Maestro ever sang in public. And, you know, we knew his health hadn't been good, but, you know, kind of we were being told it was his heart, but it really turned out it was cancer. And, you know, you could tell last year, I'm sure those of you who were here, how thin he was and how, you know, he just didn't look well, he looked frail. And when they started this set, you know, I was worried about him the whole day. They canceled a bunch of shows before this, but, you know, he really planned for this to be his last public performance. He wanted it to be here. He had played at the Mohegan Sun dozens of times over the years, and he loved this building. He loves the hospitality that, you know, is always present here. And he wanted this to be his last show, and it was. Usually, you know, this show is kind of a long show because everybody's really talented on it and everybody needs some time. Usually, I'm going to let you in on what really happened last year, which was one of the most otherworldly. Anyone who was here knows that when the sound came out of that frail body, it was otherworldly. He sounded as good or better than ever. And almost every time, I think every time we've done, he's headlined this show four times, I think, in the 10 years. And every time, the last song of the show has been the worst that could happen. And then, you know, it's kind of a long show, the show's over. Last year, they sang the worst that could happen, still sounding glorious. I came out to take them off and get them a hand, you know, for the end of the show. And Johnny turned and looked at me in a way that I'd never seen him look before. He was a very quiet guy, really wonderful guy, but never said much. He turned and looked at me, didn't say a word, but looked at me in a way that, to me, meant, I need to do another song. I need to do one more. And so I asked you if it was okay if we did another song. And of course, everybody went wild. And then he sang the song that I think he had planned to be the last song that he ever sang in public. So in tribute to Johnny Maestro, I've asked Kenny Vance to sing that song.
Through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Through the wind